So Colin Emerson, with the great speaking, with the drive and the passion to talk to people, to help them with their values. How did PSG form out of this? And where are you taking that?
Okay. I suppose the values came about was that, yes, I want to help people. And I want to get together a group of experts who can speak. That's one thing. That's one little thing. But when it comes to values, it was really interesting. I'm noticing there's a trend where conference organisers, not all of them, but there are some, and it's a growing trend, where they go chasing speakers who are experts, who spent years gaining their skills, and then saying, we're not going to pay you for it. Fair enough. I do Rotary and we do things like that. There are some that you do. But these people are then charging $2,500–$4,000 a ticket to attend their conference. And they get 100 to 150 people. You do the math.
Yeah, it's a lot of dollars.
It's a lot of dollars. So what they're doing is they're making a huge amount of money on the expertise of others. I think that's wrong.
And they're giving none of it back.
They're giving none of it back.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not talking about paying, you can get some of these overseas ex-presidents and things like that that'll get $100,000 just for turning up and smiling at people.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about rewarding people, at least paying them for their time and recognising that they are, but what they've got to say is important. Because without the speaker, no conference will work.
Yes.
Without the workshop facilitator, no conference will work.
Yeah.
Without the expert in that industry, no conference will work. So why shouldn't I reward them for that? But here's where true value comes in, and this is one of the key drivers behind Professional Speakers Group. It's not only paying the speaker and paying everyone involved for what's fair. One of the things in corporate world, more so here in Australia, I suppose, than in some overseas countries, is the lack of giving back. And corporates are getting more and more, they're becoming more and more aware of this importance of giving back to society. Professional Speakers Group owes a lot to the people who attend the conferences. We owe a lot to our speakers. We owe a lot to this society because we're in a society that allows us to do this, in a freedom that allows me to sit here and talk to you every single day of my life if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And there are people in this world who need our help. And there are some marvellous people who are doing amazing things helping people who need our help. So we made a conscious decision in PSG at the very beginning that out of every ticket sale, there is a percentage that goes to charity or to scholarships or to something like that. It's off the top end. It's not off whatever's left over at the end of the year and let's do it as let's do it as a tax write-off. Yeah, okay, maybe tax benefit. I haven't even looked into it. Probably are. But it's not that. It's a fact that it's a bold statement that says when you use Professional Speakers Group to set up your conference, and we're doing some amazing things in technology and for those not massive conferences, but the smaller conferences and the business meetings and things like this. We're doing some leading edge stuff, technology-wise, that nobody else is doing. Yeah, we're doing that. But when you attend as a attendee, you know that part of what you're doing is going to help somebody else.
Yeah.
And to me, that's important.
Okay.
So there is true value in what we do.